Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Fairbairn ready to get this one going.
And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Motherfucker's hot. Silver.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But it might be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Out.
On the give, it's Sanders. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Fights his way through a tackle. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing. Fairbairn the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Rob.
Here's carry now. This is Bashal Tutu. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Good tackle by Jalen.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Texans closing in, and they get to it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
10 yards on the play.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Hey, kill. 11. Go. 11.
Lawrence facing third and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And 11 up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Thomas Jr.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Punt meets him at the 28. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Texans take over first and 10 at the Jaguars' 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Buggy.
Stroud throwing here on first. He finds Stover. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action. And he gets himself in space to do some damage.
It's mixed in on second down. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go. 18. Robert. Hey, uno.
Looking to throw on third and 1. This connects with Higgins. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They go play action with Stroud. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans pull out in front further, 13-zip. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Calvin Austin on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
On the return, the Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Rip, 23. Turn. They say hot.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Here's a screen for Tootin. And he's going to get himself close to the 40 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, Lion. Sokas, hot. Same break.
Lawrence working from the gun. Pass caught. It's Hunter. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
All right, let's go. Ready.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Hey, run. Hey, tomato. Go, let's go. Hey, kill. Hot.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
Hey, Ginger. Here we go.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars lower the deficit to a single possession. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jaguars 7. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He's out in the clear. 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their early lead to 13. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Jaguars 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
The Jaguars take over.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
13, Luke. Lisa, 24. Here we go.
Lawrence to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Maybe 21 yards on the play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
On the give, it's Tootin. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 21-7 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
On play action now, Lawrence. Complete left side to Thomas. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Hey,
now Lawrence on the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Lawrence with it on first. Fights off the pressure. Escapes the pocket. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Hey, Soko, hot. Think right open. Red.
They go play action. Lawrence. One's complete, right side. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, run. Son, it's hot. 11. Go, let's go.
Inside give here for Tootin. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Lisa, 24. Son, it's hot. Easy. Here we go, son.
Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Rip, 23. Soka's hot. Here we go.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Facing 4th down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Little knocks it through. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give them a first down. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Red on red. Hey, Sokos.
Lawrence here, design keeper. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Hey, tomato. 13, Lou. Go. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Little knocks it through. And now get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On now is Cook to kick this away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Already.
Throwing is Stroud. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that? Good.
To the air, Stroud. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
so critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Going right side, Mixon with it. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Swap. Love a swap.
Shotgun now, first round. It's on the in route. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 43. Handoff here to Sanders. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Out, protect. Hey, South. 18. What's up?
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Stroud on the sneak. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop her at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. If we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Oh, right. 18. What's that? 19 Texans. Buggy.
Mixon on the counter. Here he goes again. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans push their lead to 18. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On red. Son, this is hot.
Lawrence trying again on second. It's into the hands of Mooney. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, and the Texans loading up that secondary. They're in the dime.
11. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Hey, kill.
1st and 10. It's Lawrence. That's complete to Musgrave. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
30 left. Take right open.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. What's that?
The half's going to begin with a mix and run. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now a give to Sanders, coming left. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
They go
right back to Sanders. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Robbie. 11.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. Picked up by the Jaguars. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Lawrence working from the gun. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
It's a design boom. Vacates quickly left side. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Go, 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 go. It's 11. Go, let's go. 30 left.
Now Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down throw, Lawrence. He'll get this to Henry. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He's still going at the 30. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 22. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now toss it to Etienne. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Hey, I'm gun. 11.
Lawrence throwing here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Third and long for him here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. Facing fourth down, the Jags electing to send out Cam Little for this field goal try. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Little knocks it through, and that lowers the deficit to 15.
It's kind of a weird feeling, right? You know that you capitalized on the turnover and you technically scored points, but when you look up at that scoreboard, you have to do more with that takeaway.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Stop. Here we go. 118. That's it.
They go play action with Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, let's go. At 18, that's right. Look the hot, look the hot.
Tried to throw on first down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. At 18, that's it. 11. Hey, uno.
From the gun, Stroud. Trying for the deep ball. That's back-to-back for down. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 3-possession game. Tank Dell the touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans grow the lead now to 22 points.
Jaguars 13. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, here we go.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hey, Lion. Hey, kill. Hey, Ginger, touch. 11. 30 left.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
23. Hey, Ginger, 30 left. Go. Hey, I'm gun. Take right open.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. That one's complete, right side. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Hey, son.
Lawrence with it on first. Here's a screen for Tootin. He's rocked. That ball's free. And the Texans have it. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Finding his back, Mixon. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. He will be a first down, Texans.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Texans.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Texans football, and they hold a commanding advantage in this one. First and 10 from the 32.
Hey, south. Ow, beside. 19 Texans. 18. What's up? Buggy.
Mentioning the tight end now. First down throw by Stroud. Connects on the crosser. Has room down the left sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans continue piling on to this lead.
Jaguars 13. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Hey, run. Son, great job. 11. All right, here we go. Go, let's go. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Complete out to the right. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
11, Agate.
First and 10. It's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Hey, go. Hey, Ginger, touch. 13, Lou. Hey, I'm gun.
Lawrence now off the play action. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Take right open. Rick, ready alert. Son, they said it's hot. 30 left. 11. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Kid, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Texans to the line, first and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And somehow he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before going down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Stroud completes it quick. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. With 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go.
Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way Just telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down. Mixon on the toss. Continuing to move past the 45. There he goes, right sideline. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans continue piling it on here in the fourth. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. He's got the squiver. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
11.
Hand off to Tootin. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
32-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hey, kill. 13, Luke.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That's dropped underneath. Tootin. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Hey, let's go.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Hey, Rob.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Gets himself free. Check down goes to Tootin. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Go. Hey, line. Go, let's go. Hey, Soko, so high.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Easy. Read him, 24. Read him. 11.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
30 left. Rip, 23. Done. It's on his hunt.
Back to the air, Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one was intended for Travis Hunter. And it sets up second down.
Second and 10.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
At the 11-yard line.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of inch as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Go, go. Hey, tomato. Done. Silver.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Cut near the goal line. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Jaguars making the scoreboard look a touch better. Little able to connect on the point after. The Jaguars take 7 points off the deficit.
Jaguars 20. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Powersweep kick is taken in. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper.
Here we go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
18, set. Set.
And drawn up for it.
All right.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
What's that?
And drawn up for him. So the Texans